Alright, what's up, everybody? I'm back with another one. Gonna be talking about everything that I've done in the past month, past 3 weeks, working on Dream Flash. It's actually been not that long since Demo 12 came out, but I managed to actually finish an update sort of on time, which is pretty good. It was pretty quick, but I actually added a surprisingly large amount, some of which you can see already. I changed up some boss appearances, boss projectiles, stuff like that. I also improved, well, this is a work in progress for Demo 13, but I'm updating the weapon icons to make them more consistent with the rest of the game's look. As you can see, the spike ability, I improved that a bunch, made it actually useful by shooting out multiple spikes. Also, as you can see here, I've changed up how certain things work. The game was very easy, like once you get past a certain point. So I made weapons, and well, not weapons, but like class items that upgrade your stats appear less often, and I also balanced a bunch of them. I also made stuff that wasn't that good better. As you saw earlier, perception, which is typically in the past it would make teleporting cost less and it would make you able to teleport more often, but now the perception stat also reduces the amount of essence that your weapons use up. So that adds some more value out of it if you're not a very frequent teleporter, which makes sense. It also made teleporting itself, work a lot better. Whereas previously, bosses would instantly be able to know where you are after you teleported, so they would aim there. Now I added a delay to that, so bosses will aim at your previous location for about half a second, which doesn't change that much, but it does make teleporting feel a lot better. It's more of a subtle change that has a big impact on the overall game. As you saw earlier, in a bunch of different rooms, there are actually hazards now. I've experimented with those. Some rooms, right now it's just the dungeon rooms that have additional spikes that rise up, and when you run over them, they will damage you, stuff like that. Those are cool. We're gonna have a bunch of more room varieties on how those can work, different types of hazards, different types of rooms that have different types of hazards, all that. But aside from all of that stuff, I've been continuing with the trend of upgrading boss appearances, as you can see with this guy there, the wall mage. I haven't actually upgraded his attacks yet. I'm gonna do that later. So far I've only managed to change his base design. It's not even animated yet, but yeah, that'll happen in Demo 13. This is the footage you're seeing right now. It's Demo 12.5, which came out a week ago. You can check that out right now. But it's also got some Demo 13 stuff in it as well. Since I'm working on that, can't really take too much of a break between demos. Gotta hurry it along. But yeah, now I've added a bunch of backgrounds, background hazards, stuff like that. Also just upgraded bosses. Look, you see this guy here with his green bombs. The bombs actually look like bombs and they shake, to let you know that, it's dangerous. They are about to explode. Very cool. Very cool and good. Bosses, as I said before, this guy as well. His bullets move a lot faster. They got that trail behind them. That's very neat. It's also, harder. Every time I remake a boss, it becomes harder. It has faster moving bullets and more bullet heli attacks, sort of. I don't know. So far, I've only really redone the first stage and half of the second stage. So all the balance stuff is mainly early game stuff. So right now it's weird because the early game is harder than the late game. That'll change very soon to where the late game will actually feel like the late game. But yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna continue doing that, animating bosses, remaking them. More backgrounds, hazards, all that stuff. Also gonna make the second floor just look better, because right now I really don't like how it looks. The hearts are they look fine in the base room, but in other rooms they look pretty bad. They're also not even the right resolution. Like, they've been here since demo 4 and I haven't changed them at all since then, so they're very, very ugly compared to everything else. So yeah, I'm gonna change that. Gonna probably make the background, like the actual background, like the black, just complete black background, look better, just slightly. I sort of have an idea for that. It's kind of hard to put into words, but yeah, it's gonna look cool. So yeah, no, that's it for demo 12.5. It's out now. I mean, it's been out for a week. If you haven't gotten it, you can get it right now. Just like, you know, if you own the game, it'll download. If you don't own the game, then, you know, you could buy the game or add it to your wish list. Here's a preview of another boss that isn't in 12.5 but is in demo 13. As you can see, it's actually kind of hard now. But yeah, no, that's it. I'm improving and upgrading the game constantly. Always just non-stop upgrades and improvements. Really speeding along here. Actually somewhat on schedule, so that's nice. So yeah, keep an eye open for more stuff. And that's it.